Morning, everybody. Yes, 9 months ago, I reacted to Nier Reincarnation Chapter 6, and now I have returned with Nier Reincarnation with Chapter 7, and I'm going to be reacting to Rouven Desk's playthrough of Nier Reincarnation Chapter 7, or the YouTube name, is Counter Eclipse, yes. And let me just check the title of the video. It's called Interval, Prologue, and Chapter 7, Withered Crimson Prisoner, Revisited. Yes, Nier Reincarnation. If you guys want to check out my previous reactions to the other Nier Reincarnation chapters, remember the playlist card is going to be at the top here. In fact, I'm going to make a playlist, a dedicated playlist for the Nier Reincarnation videos, because I've put them all in a gaming folder that's got a lot of other games in there, and I should have made a separate playlist folder for them, so I'm going to be doing that as well. So yeah, you'll find the playlist at the top here. If you guys want to check out the original video as well as Counter Eclipse YouTube channel, the links are going to be in the description below. Yes, let us start with chapter 7 of Nier Reincarnation. Oh yes, the girl, she's been consumed by the monster. The monster's consumed her memories and literally taken her place as a human being, if I can say that. It's still the monster, but the monster's in that girl's body. And while the girl has now turned into the monster, yeah, essentially. And the mama, who I thought was a bad person, is actually a good person, and is also trying to help the monster to help the girl regain her humanity. So that's a good thing, and let's continue on from there, from chapter 6 now onward to chapter 7. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. How much space is required to play this game on your phone? I'm wondering. Like, it must be gigs. And I I don't have that much space on my phone to be downloading this game and playing it on my cell phone. So yes, thank you again to Rouven Desc, aka Counter Eclipse, for making this playthrough, because I just don't have the space on my phone. I have a lot of photos, a lot of videos. I just don't play games on my phone. I just don't do that. Maybe on the computer, yes, or on my PlayStation console, yes, but the cell phone, I haven't done that since high school. Yeah.
Yes, my good sir. How may I help?
Carrier. Okay. I think I saw you in the previous chapters, if I'm not mistaken. Huh. Carrier. And this is the girl right now. we were taking the perspective of the monster who is in the girl's body in the previous chapters, and now we're dealing with the girl who's in the monster's body. Yeah.
Please proceed down this path, Master Levania.
Master Levania? Is that the girl's name? Let's just go back a bit so I can write down the name. Master Levania. This place really looks different. Last time we were here, it was brown, you know, dusty looking. Okay, yes. The higher you went, the clearer it became, and you know, blue skies and white clouds, sure. But I don't know. It just looks much more different here. Much more cleaner, if I can say that. Clearer air, yeah.
Descended upon this world from a...
I'm having another scary dream.
Okay, no, I got it mixed up. Since this is like months earlier, this is the monster, and that's the girl. So Master Levania is this monster who's going to consume this girl's memories and become the girl, while the girl is going to switch over into the monster. But that happens later on, not now. Okay. Yeah, hopefully I'm getting this right. Guys, if I'm getting it wrong, you know, you can correct me in the comment section. I will welcome it.
That
was when I met the girl in white. There was no way for me to know if this was simply a coincidence or planned inevitability. Not that I was interested. I searched for human dreams, eat them, and become human myself. That instinct is all that drives me. The girl cried about how she had nightmares every night, and said she wanted me to eat her dreams. I had only one thought back then. Excellent. I will make good use of her.
So you'll be devouring this girl's dreams, yes? And then you'll become human.
The carrier is so nonchalant about all of this. He is so nonchalant. It's like, oh, so you're going to consume her dreams and you'll become human. Wonderful. Oh, gosh.
How delightful.
It's almost morning. My name's Fio, by the way.
Fio. Okay, that's the name of the girl. Alright, Fio.
See you tomorrow, Mr. Monster.
How fortuitous to have found someone freely willing to provide their dreams. I think things will be quite busy from here on out. Oh my, yes. I believe it is now night in that world. The slumbering young miss will soon arrive. Right then, here we go! Welcome to the cage, young miss. It is the world connected to your dreams.
This place is called... the cage?
Indeed it is.
Wow. Oh, Mr. Monster, you're back. You're gonna eat my dreams like you promised, right?
She also seems so excited about having her dreams being taken away from her. There must be like seriously bad nightmares, but I mean, does she not know what will happen to her once all her dreams are gone? Yeah, probably she didn't know. She just wanted the pain to go away as soon as possible.
Now then, if you would both please proceed forward.
This is
We
beautiful.
would so quickly find a client whose interests match our own. A fine outcome
tree.
for all concerned, says I.
The leaves on the ground, all on the steps.
I shall explain all you need to know as we make our way. Soonest begun, soonest done, eh? Let us be off.
Carrier, you talk more than Mama. Shush.
This is way nicer than the place where I was locked up.
So that's why she has those chains on her neck and on her wrists. Was she some sort of slave in the real world? Hey, terrible.
Ah yes, an elevator. We truly do have all the modern amenities here.
Yeah, but why is it so big? Like, what, are monsters also taking, like huge, giant monsters also taking this elevator? Why is it so big? Exactly. That's what I say. That's what I said. Master Levania. Yeah.
What's that?
A dark scarecrow, though I'm uncertain who first gave them that moniker.
Get ready for battle.
So this scarecrow is my scary dream?
Not exactly, although they are similar in a number of respects.
Take care of my dreams, Mr. Monster.
we go.
A shopping mall, a common sight. A family, a common sight. Though seemingly mundane, these are truly the most blessed and rare of days.
I don't know where they are, but this is like totally different from chapters 1 through 6. You know, in those chapters, the past memories, it seemed as if we were like in the Wild Wild West or in a medieval era or in some sort of, you know, some sort of olden times, like the 1940s or the 1800s, you know, somewhere in the past. That's how it seemed like. Yes, there was a bit of technology here and there, but it just seemed like it was like old steampunk type of technology. But in this chapter 7, in this memory, it looks very futuristic, very high tech. You know, I know they're saying that this is a mall, but this place looks like a laboratory or something. Yeah. Okay.
Thankful for the gift of routine, the couple enjoys their ordinary lives.
He's picking a robot? Oh. You should have a you should have a belt tied up on that child so that the child doesn't run away in the malls. I've kind of seen that before, like in super malls that we have around my country. You know, the ones that I've visited. Some parents, they make sure to tie their children onto some sort of rope or even their belt, you know, and keep them close to them because they know how excited they are going into a mall and you know, seeing nice things, and then they just start getting lost. You know, they just start going into stores, and the parents start panicking, and they don't know where their child is. So they try to keep them close by having a rope tied up on their abdomen, and you know that's how they keep them close to them. So it's like a it's like a dog with a leash, but then it's a child. You know, yeah, it's weird. I've seen that before, but you know, yeah, it's just something I would not do if I had a kid. You know, I just find that a bit weird, but I understand why they're doing it. You know, some kids, they will go places and they won't care at that very moment that, hey, I'm losing my parents, I'm just off to these stores. The next thing, after like 10 minutes, then they start to realize that I'm alone. I'm here alone in the store and my parents are not here. Then they start to cry. You know, they start to panic. So yeah, maybe they should tie their child up with a rope or something.
The ground begins to tremble as screams erupt from outside the shopping mall.
What is it? A monster? Some sort of giant being? Why is everything shaking?
poised to attack their child is what appears to be a massive flower.
Get ready for battle. Here we go. Seriously, you guys are gonna fight a flower? Okay. Okay. It's like Naruto. What's the wood style again? Nocturne, I think. Yeah. You're dealing someone who's using wood style, who's just summoned up a flower to fight against you guys. Yeah.
Let's get started.
Wait a minute. We see the flower, we see the stem, but then where are the roots? It's as if this thing is just floating in the air. Okay. Alright. I'll forgive you for this. Nier Reincarnation. I'll forgive you for this.
That should help.
The music is really enjoyable. Yes, I need this music soundtrack. Come on, Rouven. Are you really going to be beaten by a flower? Are you really going to die to a flower? Good job. I was worried there. I was really worried that you're not going to make it.
A nightmare. One that repeats time and again and leads back to a reality of despair.
Man, this really is like the future. Is he like an astronaut? Are they astronauts? Is this like a spaceship?
His wife's eyes are dim pools filled with resignation, misery, and loss.
So they lost their child to that flower. Huh.
But they have sworn to enact revenge on the flowers. It is the only thing that keeps him moving forward.
Guys, in what world are flowers, dangerous creatures that kill you? And Nier Reincarnation is really taking us places I've never thought of before. Flowers becoming killers and killing people. Yeah, I don't think I've actually seen that in any game or movie, unless, like I've said before, like Naruto Shippuden, Hashirama Senju with his wood style, he can create flowers that can create some sort of poison to kill people. But that's him controlling the flowers and doing that, action. But in this game, the flowers are sentient, they are attacking human beings, and yeah, of course, like, they're dangerous. So yeah, this is different. This is really different. And to the point where now a family has decided to exact revenge on flowers. It just sounds weird. It just sounds so weird.
In order to eat the girl's dreams, we must first restore these memories, which happen to be her dream's original forms. Anytime we find one of these dark scarecrows, we should proceed with its restoration post-haste.
Yes, of course. So what are the carrier and mama?
What was my dream about?
I fear it was a horrid tale of flower monsters that kill people. Fret not. When you wake, you will remember nothing of these terrible visions.
Like I was asking, like, what are Mama and the carrier exactly? Because they seem to be like secretariats helping either the monster or the girl. Or should I say their names, Fio or Levina? Like, what are they exactly?
Goodness, what is this?
It's time for battle.
The dark foes have encroached on the cage. We cannot permit them to affect the dreams, so let us square them away.
Square them away. Never heard of that term. How come we're not being shown the battles? Or is this how it actually happens? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. Rouven, maybe you can explain. Because I thought maybe we'd be having like short little battles, like how it happened in chapters 1 through 6, where there would be a blockage, and then the kid would have to, transport herself into that blockage, and then with whichever characters she has, or should I say the player has in their control, they fight against those creatures. and then the blockage is cleared. So I thought it was going to be something like that, but it just seems like, you know, the blockages are just cleared just by pressing begin battle. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you cut that out, but I think I would have rather wanted to see those battles. Yeah. Anyways, we continue. You know, I really like these flowers, these leaves, or vines, I should say, yeah. You know, that are just all around this place. It's very different from chapters 1 through 6, where it's just been brown, desert, winds, brown, brown, brown. So yeah, I'm quite happy that there's some color
My
now.
dreams are always so scary. I don't know the people in them, but they all get hurt or die.
Yes. You appear to be a human particularly suited for this world. Perhaps these memories from across space and time play out as dreams to you.
I didn't understand most of that, but, okay.
Another scarecrow. There we go.
Have a nice time, Mr. Monster.
The announcement comes at the same time every day. It notifies those in white of meal times. As ever, the man dutifully makes for the feeding hall. The white marks him, and all others who wear it, as people without freedom. The rules must be obeyed.
So they're like prisoners, just like that girl was with her, you know, Fio, I should say. I should call out her name now, not just call her the girl. Fio, yes. Fio is also having chains on the wrists as well. So I'm assuming that she was like a slave, or she's a prisoner in some sort of situation. And then here with this family, they're also considered, you know, humans without freedom. Basically incarcerated. I'm not sure whether is it because they've committed crimes, or is it because of the regime that they're under. You know, maybe they you know, were just considered as people who should not have any freedoms, any rights, and here they are now, you know, on the spaceship. I'm still thinking it's a spaceship, or maybe they're underground or in some sort of research facility, but yeah, it's kind of sad. They lost their kid and now they're in this situation.
As the woman tries to escape, the hue in her eyes changes from unease to madness.
not sure what happened to her. Is she infected with some sort of disease that makes her into, going crazy? Huh.
Let's get started.
Move.
Whoa, she took control of her mind. Wow, they really don't have freedom here.
The actions and thoughts of the prisoners in white are not theirs to control.
Yes, but why don't they have freedom? What happened to them? Why are they in this situation where they don't have freedom? I mean, this family just lost their child due to a plant, a flower. And now all of a sudden they're here, incarcerated, no freedom. Their minds are not their own. They're being controlled by these officers. Why?
Facility, announcing the arrival of the flowers. The same unearthly beings that killed their son and tore their once happy family apart. They are the gravest threat the world has ever known.
Flowers. Huh. Wow, guys. I don't know about you, but this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Being killed by flowers. And they're bringing the humanity to extinction. Flowers. Wow.
It appears the memories saved in these scarecrows are from a world whose people do not know freedom. How terribly suffocating.
A world without freedom? So the world has a collar like I do?
Well, it does not actually have a collar.
You know, there's something I'm wondering about Fio and her ability. I don't know if it's an ability.
If I may ask, young miss, why do you wear that collar?
You're not going to tell us? Okay, in terms of Fio's ability of, you know, getting memories from people across time and space, was it something that she was born with, or did someone give her this ability? And is that why maybe she's been chained up? Like, is she some sort of experiment? And, you know, who's ever been experimenting on her, you know, has been chaining her up and making sure that she collects all of these past and present and future memories from different people across time and space. And I'm just wondering about that. And the fact that she's not telling us, you know, why she has these chains on is also quite concerning.
I wear a collar because the law says I have to.
Yes, well, I suppose you have your reasons.
But Carrier, it's not a reason. She just told you that the law tells her that she must wear a collar on. So it's not necessarily her reason of understanding or, you know, what she wants. This was something imposed on her. Fio.
I wish I could have happy dreams. Maybe one about cute clothes or pretty jewelry. Or a cake that never runs out. Or my mommy's stew.
No. The cake that never runs out. Yes. Yes, I would eat that for all eternity. And it has to be a mixture of, no, not mixture, but half chocolate, half vanilla. Yeah, and icing, not cream, but icing. Yes.
Oh, a dead end. Whatever shall we do? Haha, it was actually a warp point. Clever, no?
Whoa! That was crazy!
Yes, but why was that necessary exactly? Is that going to be some sort of useful mechanic in the future in terms of the warp points? Because if it isn't, then and it's just for aesthetics reasons, then why though? Like, just create a bridge. Why are we making warp points? But anyways, let me just be patient.
What a convenient world we live in, wouldn't you say? Ah, look! Scarecrow number 3 at last.
The prisoners are transported in cramped, stuffy containers, as if they were mere cargo. The flower threat has forced the government to conscript civilians as soldiers. The man and his wife are no exception to this rule.
Okay, so here I thought, you know, they were incarcerated because of crimes that they've committed or anything like that. Or maybe that they belong to a regime that just wants its people or the populace to become enslaved because of political reasons or ideological reasons or ethnic or cultural or religious reasons. But no, it's none of that. It's a forced conscription to fight against the flowers. I see, okay.
The prisoners charge the massive flowers, intent on eliminating them. Another day, another battle, a common sight.
So what do the flowers kill you with? Their pollen or with their physical, you know, flower bud part? Like, how do they kill you?
But this time, they discover a larger, more sinister flower than any they have yet seen.
Who are you?
Easy peasy.
More of you?
Move.
Easy peasy, easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Wow, they're the only ones who made it. Oh. Retreat.
Just when all hope seems lost, their allies come to the rescue. They cannot even thank them by name, for they are known only by letters and numbers.
Oh, so that's what those numbers were under priSOner. You know, under the title for the story, it says priSOner, and then it has all those numbers. I thought maybe that was the game ID of the player or something like that, but no, it's actually the numbers of these prisoners. Okay. Well, in particular, the mother and the father.
But somehow they have a greater sense of solidarity than when they had been free. Or so they had thought.
Man, I thought they were going to blow up. Like I heard like a ticking sound, and then you just saw some red lights coming from them. I thought they were going to blow up into pieces or something. Whew. So it's not like solidarity, it's just them being controlled, essentially. I think maybe that's what they meant. Because they have no freedom. Like essentially those fighters have no agency over their own bodies. Ultimately they're still being controlled by the officers. So yes, they were celebrating there, but as you could see, they deactivated or reactivated the controlling chip or some sort of controlling device within them that made them freeze on the spot right there. So you don't really know whether they're doing this under their own omission, well, not omission, sorry, but under their own agency, or is it them being controlled by the officers that, you know, they came there to fight against the flowers. You're not entirely sure. That's why they said that, you know, we're not really sure if this is solidarity, you know, fighting a common enemy, or are they being forced to do this? Yeah.
Well done, though I do wonder what happened to those prisoners.
Did someone get hurt again?
Don't trouble yourself too much about it, young miss. Our memory restoration is proceeding rather smoothly, don't you think?
True, very true. Like, I wonder why was the cage created? Who created it? And for what purpose exactly? To keep memories? To keep souls? And it looks like the cage goes on forever, vertically and horizontally. You know, it's not just you going up, that's the issue, but also, you know, going straight into different various complexes on this current level. It seems like it's going on forever. So yeah, this cage, it's huge.
The next restoration will be tonight's last, so let's pick up the pace.
Okay.
I must say, I've never met a human who saw weapon memories as dreams.
So, I'm weird?
Of course not. You are a most valuable client. Yes, that's it.
Nice save, Carrier.
What does eating dreams feel like, Mr. Monster? Are they yummy? I'm sorry if they're not.
You're not much of a talker, are you, Mr. Levina? Or Master Levina?
Oh, we're in the home stretch now. Let's go.
Good luck, Mr. Monster.
Guys, is Levina a girl, a woman's name, or a man's name? Because Fio calls him Mr. Monster when it could be Mrs. Monster or Miss Monster, and the carrier calls the monster Master Levina. So, is Levina a woman's name or a man's name?
Their fellow prisoners remain frozen in place, like a people somehow out of time. The man and his wife look on, trying desperately to make sense of what is happening. Suddenly, the prisoners begin to march, their footsteps all in perfect sync.
So many dead bodies. Yikes. These flowers mean business.
The man and his wife behold a sight most uncanny. Without a word, the prisoners begin to throw themselves into the depths below.
Whoa, what the hell? What the hell, guys? What the hell? Why kill them? If they're such a valuable resource against fighting the flowers, why are you killing human beings?
I'm not afraid.
Move.
More of you?
What is that? Now I'm serious. I think I'm gonna get the original soundtracks. You know, the battle music. Yeah, it's cool.
The man and his wife prove no match for their fellows. officer begins to tell them about the strategy they use to fight the flowers. Though strategy is a kind word for it, experiment is far more appropriate. Data from the prisoners' battles with the flowers is recorded and analyzed. Any found wanting, or any who exhibit a sense of self, are determined to be defective and are disposed of by the organization.
Man. So now the wife is dead. Ish. This poor man. Lost his child, lost his wife, and now realizing that they're all just experiments, you know, and if they fail at their duties, they're just considered to be things to be thrown out.
When the man awakens, he sees his fellow prisoners. He is the only survivor. This is unforgivable. Unforgivable.
This is monstrous. This is evil. This is callousness that should not exist. And if there's a way for you to bring down this organization, I suggest that you try. You create that rebellion. If there is no rebellion, you start that rebellion. You must. These people, whoever these people or this organization is, they must answer. Because this is just wrong.
Unforgivable. In the depths of the earth, the man emits a roar of pain.
I hope in the next chapter he will start a rebellion. He really needs to. Or he needs to join up with the rebellion if there is an organization that's rebelling against this government.
To think he lost not only his child, but his wife as well. Such sadness could scarce be described with words. At any rate, this concludes tonight's memory restoration. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, dream time! Eat the nightmares before our young miss here wakes up.
Oh, so that's how you eat them? Oh, I thought like you're gonna open your mouth or something like.
You will need to consume many more dreams if you wish to become human, you know. Oh my, it's almost time for our young miss here to wake up.
I had lots of fun today. See you tomorrow, Mr. Monster.
Let us be on our way as well. Is it now? Look over there if you would be so kind.
The cage has many secrets, many exits.
After
and
you.
Entrances.
Let us proceed to the young Mrs. Dreams of tomorrow. Oh, but this is exciting.
Alright guys, that's it with chapter 7 of Nier Reincarnation, interval, prologue, and chapter 7, Withered Crimson Prisoner, revisited, made on the Counter Eclipse YouTube channel, aka Rouven Desc. Yeah, this storyline was just depressing, really. It was sad. You know, what happened to the child being killed by the flowers, these genetically created flowers. I don't think they're alien beings. I think this organization or this government or whatever created these things and now is experimenting with humans, fighting against them for some sort of purpose, you know, of getting some sort of results. I don't know what for exactly, but hopefully we'll get to know about the story as we continue on with the chapters. But yeah, you know, this man lost his child, lost his wife, and only to realize, you know, that they are not here fighting against mankind's threat. They are basically here as guinea pigs, you know, as experiments to be used against these flowers. And should they deviate mentally from being controlled by the officers, they would be disposed of. They would be thrown off a cliff and, you know, sent to their deaths, which is just insane. It's insane, really. Not only do they not have freedom, but they don't have a right to their own existence. You know, they are not considered to be human, clearly. They're just tools to be used and to be thrown out once their purpose is complete, or when they no longer are able to perform their purpose, and that is to fight the flowers and, you know, not to think about their own self-existence. So yeah, it's insane. And yeah, we got to see Fio, that's her name, the girl. She was so excited to meet up with Master Levania. Master Levania is the monster, and Fio wants all these memories that she's been collecting in her mind to be taken away by Master Levania. And it seems like Fio has this ability. I don't know whether she was born with it or was she, you know, genetically modified by someone in her government for her to have all of these memories from time and space, from different people across time and space. But yeah, you know, she has all these nightmares, and the only person who can help her erase or take away the pain and the nightmares is essentially Master Levania. So yeah, we got to see Mr. Levania, as well as Master Levina's secretary or secretariat, Carrier. Carrier is like Mama. I'm still wondering what is Carrier and what is Mama. You know, where do they come from? Are they angels? Are they some sort of, I don't know, energy-based life forms that exist only in the cage? You know, who created the cage and for what purpose exactly? That also needs to be answered. And yeah, the cage is also different in chapter 7, I'm sorry. Very different from chapters 1 through 6, where it's been brown day in, day out. Brown everywhere. So yeah, it's different here in chapter 7. There's flowers, the bricks are clean, you know, they are whitish in color. You know, it looks like it's brand new. It's not like in chapters 1 to 6 where it's brown, it's crumbling at the seams, you know, and just things look very depressing in terms of the atmosphere. But with this one, the red flowers just give an eye-popping, eye-catching feeling to it, and the vines as well, you know, growing all over the place. Really, it looks very beautiful. especially with the backdrop of those bluish, whitish bricks. It just makes everything look very colorful, very nice and pleasing for the eye to look at, instead of just the same brown color everywhere. And yeah, the music was great too. Good to hear the music again from Nier Reincarnation, as well as the monsters. The flower monster, it's weird. You know, like I said before, you can see the flower, you can see the stem, but you don't see the roots. So it's essentially just this flower floating, you know, without roots. It's just a stem and a flower going like... It was weird. It was weird. But yeah, guys, that's it. That's it with Nier Reincarnation Chapter 7. If you guys want to check out the original video, as well as Counter Eclipse YouTube channel, the links are going to be in the description below. If you like my reaction, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos, and I'll see you guys hopefully next week. Okay, bye bye.